Hi everybody, welcome back. Oh my goodness, look what I have for you here. Absolutely love this. It's got such a soft, it's just two double crochets together, and we're working it in a way that it gives it this little effect. That's the back, completely flat. Then you've got this lovely little texture. I'm really in love with this pattern. It feels lovely. I've made this with DK yarn, lightweight yarn number 3, and a 4mm crochet hook, and again it's just a 2-row repeat pattern. What do you think, guys? Just bear with me, I'm just going to put the blind down a minute because I think the sun's coming in. That's a bit better. Yeah, gorgeous. This sample here was in 30 chains, and if you want to make a baby blanket, go for 100 chains. It just needs to be in multiples of 2. It will give you a nice size for a border. You can also do this in a 5mm crochet hook, and you can also use any yarn, any hook, if you want to create a thicker or a bigger blanket. Right, I have to show you this one straight away. DK yarn, lightweight yarn, and a 4mm crochet hook. Right, let's go. Let's go for this pattern. I made that and I thought, oh, I want to make something out of it now. Right, okay. Do your slip knot, how you do your slip knot. This is how I do mine. Just grab some yarn, and my notes do bear with me, because if I don't get enough yarn out, it just causes me problems. Okay, so like I said, multiples of 2. Let's just chain 14. Okay, if you want to work the sample with me, then that's what you need to do. I'm just going to bring it down just a teeny bit. Okay, so first thing you need to do is single crochet row. So you never count that one, not this one. Go into the second chain and put your hook in, pop up a loop and pull through 2. Next chain, pull up a loop, pull through 2. That's your single crochet. Do a single crochet for the whole length of the chain. Okay, that's row 1. Row 2, chain 1, very first chain, do a single crochet. Now, if we look at the top of the chain, we have the 2 loops. We are working in the front loop only, which would be this one. Just the front loop only. So for the beginning, it's in both loops. On the end, it's both loops. And the reason why we do that is to keep it nice and straight. The remainder in the middle will be front loop single crochets. So make sure you've only got 1 strand, which is your front one, and do your single crochet. And you want to do that each and every stitch. Just don't yank it too much, because you don't want a gaping hole, but just keep a nice hand. I think it will settle anyway, but still. Only the front loops, and I'll show you what that will create on the other side, which is what we need for row 2. 2 left, very last one, both loops. Okay, what I meant to say was, sorry, the first row, the single crochet row, is not the repeat pattern. That's just a standalone row that we're working on. This in fact is row 1, and by working the front loops only, we create this line here, which is very pretty in itself, but we need that for the next part of the pattern. Chain 1 and row 2. Flip your work. First single crochet, both loops. Now we're going to do a stitch which is called 2 double crochets together, but in the same loop, not over 2 stitches. So we know that's the next single crochet. We're going to work in that little line that we've created, because you can see there's one on each stitch. That's what we're working into. So yarn over. First row might be a bit tricky because you haven't got really anything to hold on. Just gently just go under that loop, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over again, go into that same loop again, pull up a loop, pull through 2, 3 loops, pull through all 3. There's our next little dash, we'll call it a dash. We know we want to go to the stitch on top, and all we're doing there is a single crochet. Can you see? We've made this little, but it's hanging there. Yarn over, so we skip the next dash because we've just popped a single crochet on top of that one. We go to the next one and do your 2 double crochets together. Next one. If you're unsure, just remember we've missed that one because we've worked in the loop that's underneath. So just, again, I wouldn't say cheat or hack, but just I try to sort of explain to viewers the most weird ways, but I hope they make sense. Look for the next dash, then go on top and do a single crochet. Yarn over, look for the next dash, because you're skipping one now, right? Because we've just done a single crochet in that one. And 2 double crochets together. There's the next dash, the single crochets on top of there, do your single crochet. Next single crochet, go for the loop underneath it, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, go in again, pull up a loop, pull through 2, 3 loops, pull through all 3. Next one, single crochet, yarn over, go down here for the 2 double crochets together. Next stitch, single crochet. We've got 2 left. We've got one of these little dashes left here on the end, so we're going to work that one, which is the 2 double crochets together. And a normal single crochet on top of that single crochet. Now, let me just bring this one back in again. I have alternated, so I've put the next one in between, then it's like that. So I think it looks prettier, but you can do them exactly on top of each other if you want to create like a stripy effect. That's entirely your choice. So chain 1, flip your work. First one, single crochet. All the remainders, front loops only, because we're creating those same little spaces, little pockets, so that we can do our next row on. Single crochet, front loops only, all the way to the end, and then the very last one you do both loops. Last single crochet, both loops. Chain 1 and flip your work. Now you can see we've got those little dashes again to work into. Now, like I said, it is a 2-row repeat, and if you want to go completely these little puffs one on top of each other, carry on as normal. But if you want it to go in between, then we did 1 single crochet and went immediately into the double crochets together. When you want to alternate, once you've done your single crochet row, front loops only, you want to do 2 single crochets. So 1 and 2. You will start with 2 and end with 2. When you want to alternate again, you'll start with 1 and 1. Yarn over. Now it's easier now because you can see there's the 2 from the previous row. There's a little bit there. It's right in the middle, so you don't have to even think about what I'm doing. Well, what you're doing. And then do your 2 double crochets together there. Next one here will be a single crochet. Yarn over, go into the little one here in between these 2. 2 double crochets together. Next stitch, single crochet. That's how you get the little pattern there to sort of alternate. Yarn over, 2 double crochets in this one. As the work gets bigger, it gets easier to hold. So now we will just have this one here. So in between these 2, we've got this one here, 2 double crochets together. And you'll have 2 stitches remaining. Single crochet, both loops. Chain 1, back to the single crochet row. Single crochet in both loops, then front loops only. This is such an adorable pattern. I'm so thrilled with this. Brilliant for cushion covers as well. If you want to make it lacier, use a bigger hook. If you want to make it tighter, use a smaller hook. And you can use bulky yarn. You can use number 4 yarn. It's entirely up to you, depending on what you want to create. 2 left, single crochet. Very last one, both loops, single crochet. Chain 1. How gorgeous is this? Love it. So now we're back to what we did here, which is because we want to place it here. So it'll be 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then go immediately to the next one, the first dash you will see here, and do your 2 double crochets together. So I'll show this row to you, and hopefully you've got the pattern. And again, it's easy again because you're going in between what you've done before. See the in between one here. I'm going to try and think of some other pattern that I could do this kind of front thing with, using this front loop, sorry. Because we did one that side, we'll have one more here, and you can quite see it there anyway. It's the last little and last one, normal single crochet, and you'll carry on as that pattern shows you, that I've just showed you. You'll do your single crochet row now, first one and last one in both loops. In the middle, the remaining stitches in the middle, just front loops only. Then when you come around to the next round, it will be 2 single crochets because we now want to place it here. So you will do that single crochet, and then the little pattern will go right here. Okay, pretty, pretty, pretty. Just looks amazing even through the camera. Up Rove, let's have a look. Get the bigger piece of work for you. It's kind of unraveled here. Let me just finish this off. And yeah, please do slow me down for this one. I mean, you've got to try it. I think if you don't, you'll regret it. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please do like and share this to anyone. Sorry for my little hand wobbles there. And I have one more pattern which is absolutely gorgeous as well. So you've got a few patterns coming up. definitely try this one. Thanks guys. Okay, I'll see you soon.